Hey everyone, it's Becky. I just have my design team project for Craftsupplies1 to share with you guys. Been kind of absent for the last couple of weeks since I got my package anyways, because I've just had like a whole bunch of stress, and I go to school online full time on top of doing my crafts, and I have 5 children, and so things kind of got hectic there for a little while, and so my crafting kind of took a back seat, but I'm still here, and I've been working on this on and off. You know, I haven't really stopped crafting, I just haven't been able to do it as much like during the day. So what I did is I altered some bottle caps, and then I made a bag, or I altered a canvas bag, I'll show you in a minute, for the bottle caps to go in, and there's a tag in there. I'll show you it all. I just didn't want to put these on there yet because, you know, I wanted to individually show you the bottle caps, and if I put it on the tag, they're all together. So anyways, these bottle caps, this one and this one, is a Prima, the Prima bottle caps, the Finnabar ones, I think they are. And I ran them through my big shop and smashed them. And then this one is one that I got from Becky Long, and I painted them with the white, the picket fence, the distress paint. And so they used to be, I think these ones were like a gunmetal color, and then the one I got from Becky is like a bronze color, I think, or a copper. And so I smashed them and I painted them, and then the inside here is a piece from the berry rhymes, like the little, it's a 6x6 pad, so you know, the sheet that has like all the little different, like little girls and different things on it you can cut out. I just put the bottle cap down and then drew the circle around it and cut it out. And then I used glossy accents and some glamour dust to kind of get the shimmer that's in there. And then when I had all that dry, I took my sanding pad and I just sanded it. So you can kind of see I painted the back, but I wanted it to look like that. Just kind of make it more shabby, because that's what I was going for. And I used a whole bunch of charms from Craftsupplies1, and then just some chain and little lobster clasps from Joann's, and some that I just had laying around. So on this one, I have a leaf from Craftsupplies1, and then this little thing I made, this little charm out of a Swarovski crystal, and then these are the little flower bead caps from Craftsupplies1, and then the pearls in the middle are from the store as well, and I just made little charms out of them. And then there's a Eiffel Tower, and then the new little birdhouses and the keys. And then this one I just made. These bead caps are from Craftsupplies1. These are new to her store as well. And then the beads are just from my stash. I think it turned out pretty cute. So there's that, my first one. And then my second one, same thing, the lobster clasp and the chain is from my stash. And then this little crystal is from Craftsupplies1. And then there's another bead cap, flower bead cap. There's a key, and the keys, this one was bronze, I believe, and I painted it with the white distress paint. And then this is another like flower charm. These are the new teapot charms. And then this one and this one I made, but they've got the the bead caps from Craftsupplies1 on them. I think they turned out super cute. I really like making bottle cap charms now, since I did that candy drawer with Becky. And then this one, the same thing. I tried to make it a little bit smaller because the bottle cap wasn't as big. So I used, you know, a smaller chain and a smaller, this one's just like a necklace, you know, clasp thing. And then this little bead, the pearls from Craftsupplies1. And this little heart. And then this Varsky crystals from my stash. These bead caps are from my stash. They're pretty little. But she does have little gold ones in her shop. And then another flower bead cap. And then this is a new key charm in her shop. And then these little like castle charm and then a fairy charm. And there's another pearl you can get at her shop, and it has just a little diamond dangling from it that I put on there from my stash. And I believe, no, not on this one. In the middle of all of my bead caps are the pearls from the store. In the middle of all the flower bead caps. So, and then this one, the center of this one, I did the same thing to all of them. I sanded the white, just to kind of bring the metal through. And then this, it's like a cabochon I got from Becky Long, and I just glued that in there because it was the perfect size. So there's that one. I think I did all of the charms. And this one is from the fairy rhymes as well. And then I did the same thing as the first one. I put the glamour dust and glossy accents. I think they turned out super cute. And then my bag that I'm like so happy with, because it turned out a lot better than I thought. Like, I didn't know what I was gonna do. Let me just show you really quick. If I can get it out now. You know, it works when I'm off camera, but I just have a simple like paper from the fairy rhymes. And I distressed it. And then I have that Tim Holtz tags and tabs die, and these were actually already cut out from a previous project, so I just put that on there, distress the edges. But I'm gonna just put them on there somehow. I haven't figured it out yet. I think I might just I don't know, put something so they can be removed but still adhere to the paper, you know what I mean? So they're going to go in like that, kind of. And they're going to just slide into the bag. And so it's just a canvas bag, as you can see. I had in my stash. And what I did, let me show you really quick. Let me move these aside. What I did is I used this trim from Craftsupplies1, and it's a gray color. It's a lighter gray. And what I did is I just took it like this, and then again at the top. So there was a gap about that big, as you can see, that I needed to cover, and I wanted ruffles in the middle, which that's what I wanted. So then I put, and that gray lace I did all the way around. So in the middle, what I did was, this was just my thought at the moment, is I had this, and I liked the scallops. So then I'm like, oh, maybe I could just, bunch it together on there. So that's what I did. And then I was going to do another layer. So I had my first layer, and I was going to do another layer on top. But I'm like, no. So flipped it around and did it the other way. And I just kind of gathered it as I glued. And then in the middle, I just put this new pearl trim from Craftsupplies1 down the middle. and I did it all the way around. So it actually looks like that organza lace that Julie carries in her shop, but it's not. So I did that all the way around just to kind of cover up the white gap that was there where I tried. And then underneath, before I glued this piece down, I put this trim, and it's just from my stash because it's just really dainty. I didn't want something real big down there, so I just put that down. And then I did the handles next, and I did the same trim, the pearl trim, but I doubled it up, so it's got a layer and then, you know, a layer, because it was a pretty wide, it's that wide of a handle, so I covered it up, and then it still looked kind of weird to me, so I was like, I need to do the bottom. So I just flipped the handle inside out, and then I put this trim, which I could have done this on the top, but I think it might be too dainty to do. And it's the silk, and it's white, and this is, all the trims are from Craftsupplies1. So I just took and glued it down so that the silk was only meeting the edge of the handle right there, and then the lace was hanging over. So I did that, and then I flipped it and did it the other way like that, and then I put this pearl trim again down the middle, and I did that on both handles. You can flip them both around, and I think that's turned out super cute. And so it goes like that. And then on the inside, I put this trim. It's a crocheted trim, and it's really dainty. And what I did is I actually glued it to this one first, and then put it on the inside. So this trim's from Craftsupplies1 too, and this is the white one. And then she's also got cream color. It's really pretty. And I left this one up just a little bit because of how it has that edge. One side has a little bit more than the other. But how it has that edge right there, I left it so it was kind of peeking up, you know, above the bag. So that's what it looks like. And that's what I did on the inside. Just kind of finish it off, kind of give it a finished look. And then here on the outside, I forgot to put something underneath this because that's what I wanted to do. And that's why I kind of wanted that poking up a little bit, which I think it looks cute because, you know, I have something underneath this one, but then this one was just plain. So I just put some half-back pearls, and I got these from Becky Long. And I just put them all the way around. And I think it turned out pretty cute. And then this flower is a handmade flower. What I did was I got one of these doilies, and these are from Craftsupplies1 too, and I just kind of took it because it's kind of big. It was really big for, you know, the front of that. So I wanted it a little bit smaller, but I wanted this doily. So I just kind of took it, put some glue around this circle right here, and then I bunched it up all the way around. So it, like all these little spots right here, I just took and pushed it up into the middle. So then you kind of have something like that. And then this pink stuff is actually, let me show you, is this Heidi Swap. And I got this from Marla, but I seen a tutorial for a flower with this scalloped edge. You guys can see I use this one. And I was like, I'm not cutting out all those scallops. So I was like, I got some of that from Marla, so I'm gonna use it. So I painted or sprayed it with my spun sugar, or no, my saltwater taffy from Lindy's. And then I dried it, and then I kind of put some creme brulee cream. You can kind of, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but some of it looks kind of cream more than pink. And then I did a running stitch at the bottom, you know, the bottom piece right here. Let me see if I can pull it out. So it's like this, and then I sprayed it and I dried it, and then I did a running stitch. And when you do a running stitch, you know, it gathers. I'm sure most of you know that. And then I just punched out a circle from my circle punch and glued it down so that it was all ruffly. And then this is another doily from Craftsupplies1. If you guys can see that, it's just a little one. And then this is some of that bling, flower bling trim. You guys have seen me use it before. And then I just put a half back pearl on the center of it, so it looks like a flower center. So that's what I did. And then I was thinking, with the bottle cap charms on there, and I put it inside there, I can put some goodies behind it, you know, so I have the bottle cap charms in the front, and then put some goodies behind it for whoever I'm sending it to. So I thought it was a good idea. I was just gonna put it in a bag, you know, with a piece, like a, you know how you do it with the paper, and you just put it inside the little bag that seals. That's what I was gonna do, but I think this turned out way cuter. So that's my project. I'll put the links to the store below, and I'd go check it out because she's got a lot of awesome charms and new ones, and then of course all of her, the ones that she's always had. I love them. And then all of her trims and stuff are very, very pretty. So especially this, I'm in love with that. So I'll put the link to the store below, and go check out her store, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.